Okay, now we're coming back to 7.RP.2, recognize and represent proportional relationships between quantities. And I know that a lot of you have forgotten proportions, but as soon as I explain this a little bit, you'll go, oh yeah, I remember. So remember from the last part, proportion is just like a fraction. So you see how this is written? That is one way to show a proportion. This is not wrong. However, the way you were used to practicing looks like this. Okay. So basically, do these ratios form a proportion? Are these equivalent? Are these equal? Okay. Could I get these to equal the same thing? So all you have to do is find out if your unit rate is the same. Okay. And how did we do unit rate? 18 divided by 54, 10 divided by 30. So same thing. So let's do that. 18, clear. 18 divided by, right here, divided by 54 equals 0.33333333. So 0.333 repeating, okay? Let's do this one. And 10 divided by 30. 10, remember, I didn't do 30 divided by 10. 10 divided by 30 equals 3333333. So these are a proportion because they equal the same. Now, could I have done it the other way? I could. I could have done 54 divided by 18, which is actually 3, and I could have done 30 divided by 10, which is actually 3. I could have do it either way, but I didn't want to confuse you going down because every other thing that we do with proportions has to do with you dividing up. So these are a proportion. So do these ratios form a proportion? Yes, they do. So yes is your answer, but if you do not show this, I don't care about this. You need to show this. Okay? What is the ratio of fish to frogs? Well, here's how many frogs, here's how many fish. So they're telling us that these are proportional. So what is the ratio of fish to frogs? Well, I've got 3 fish, 2 frogs. Fish, 3. I'm sorry. Fish, 39. And frogs is 3. So my unit rate, again, so I'm going to divide 39 by 3. And I know a lot of us can do that in our heads, but hey, just so we don't make any careless errors, 39 divided by 3 divided by 3 equals 13. So 13 to 1. So for every 13 fish, there is 1 frog. And that is your ratio of fish to frogs. Coming down here, Bill bought X number of tickets, X being, that's what we don't know, at a cost of $3.75. He spent a total of $30. Write an equation, oh, there's that equation thing again, that represents this situation. So that means he bought, each ticket was $3.75, okay? I don't know how many he bought, some amount, but he spent $30, okay? So this equals $30. So this is actually my answer because all it said for me to do is write an equation. That's it. That's my equation. $3.75 times some amount equals 30. That's it. That's your equation. Honestly, I don't really know why this question ended up in this unit, but hey, it's good to mix things up. How many miles is traveled in 1 hour? Oh, that's that unit rate thing again. We just had it on the last problem. Unit rate, okay? So how many miles is traveled in 1 hour? Now here's the problem. It doesn't tell us any numbers. Oh my goodness. We know this is 0. We know this is 5. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. So how many miles in 1 hour? Well, I could go to 1 hour, but it's kind of tricky to see what number that is because it's not dead on to a line. So I'm going to come over to where 1 is dead on a line, right here. So I know that he can go 1 mile, because here's 1 mile, in 2 hours. In 2 hours. So that ratio works. This proportion, 1 mile in 2 hours, because here's the little point. I went 1 mile in 2 hours, but I want to know how many in 1 hour. So we're just going to do that unit rate one more time. So I know that a lot of you, again, did this in your head. but 1 divided by 2 equals 0.5. So we have 0.5 miles, that's half a mile, in 1 hour. Half a mile an hour.